Hello everyone, my name is Bill, and as you've seen from the papers that I was just holding up, I am attempting to reach DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, either directly or through the help of the NSA or the CIA. You see, I'm trying to reach the powers to be that control the very top secret time travel division. You see, I do believe that DARPA, through my research, has developed and has perfected the use of time travel. It's not only me, it's several other people that I've come in contact with and I've spoken to that agree that DARPA has this capability. And some of the people even claim to have worked for DARPA back in the late 60s and early 70s and have used this technology, with their help, of course. So it is this that I seek DARPA's help with. I know it all sounds very crazy, and it might be, but I don't care. I believe in time travel and have believed in time travel for many, many years. But like I said, within the last year, I've really gotten into the time travel thing and researched everything I could come up with and talked with as many people as I could. And like I said, some of them claim to even worked with DARPA back in the late 60s and early 70s. So it is this technology that I seek to find and hopefully be able to use. You see, about 8 months ago, my only son, at the age of 27, passed away. And according to the medical examiner, they could not find one single reason why. So they listed his passing as unknown or unable to determine a cause. Well, that's okay for the medical examiner, but not for us, his parents and his family. The medical examiner did tell us that my son was, as far as they could tell, in perfect health, which made it harder for them to determine a reason for his passing. They discounted all the main reasons for a person to pass, like a heart attack, a stroke, blocked arteries, a brain aneurysm, or anything of that nature. They said he was very healthy and they could not find one particular reason why. So, of course, they listed his passing as unknown. It is this I wish and hope that DARPA helps me by allowing me to use their time travel device to go back and, again, hopefully, save my son, of which should never have passed away to begin with. You know, like I said, it's been about 8 months, which is 8 very, very long months, and 8 months too many. All of you people out there who have children knows what I'm talking about. You just really hate to have lost a loved one, especially one of your childs. Anyway, I need DARPA to contact me as soon as possible and allow me to use this device to go back so I can see if I can help my son. Now, I don't know if this is possible, even with the technology. I don't know if you could change time, but according to a lot of the people I've spoken to and a lot of the different documentation I've read, time can be changed. It would just create a different and new timeline, which is perfectly okay with me, as long as I can hopefully go back and help my son and have him back here with us. You see, we wake up every day with a broken heart because we miss him so much. And it's very hard to think of a future without him going to be in it. So whatever I can do, regardless of how crazy it sounds, I'm willing to do it just to be able to have my son back here with us. So if you want to call me crazy, go ahead. I've been called crazy all my life. But if you wouldn't go through extreme measures to help your child who had passed away if you could, then I feel sorry for you. So I'm asking the people at DARPA or the NSA or CIA who knows anything about this top secret division to please contact the powers that be and ask them to help me. I believe it's the only right thing to do. I mean, if you have such a time travel device, why not use it for some good? So again, I'm asking for DARPA's help to please help me. and allow me to go back and try to help my son. Because like I said, we wake up every morning with a broken heart, and it's just so hard to bear not having my son here with us. So of course I'm going to want to try everything I can. And through all my research over the years, in which I've been interested in time travel for many, many years, but more so within the last year, I believe that it is possible and that DARPA has this technology. You know, I'm not the only one that believes in time travel. A lot of scientists around the world are rushing to develop their own means of time travel, such as Taiwan, China, India, and even CERN, Switzerland, who has the largest, hopefully, time travel device available. But of course, they're keeping it pretty secret too, and only releasing so much information at a time. But again, these scientists are racing to try to develop their own means of time travel. And there are many scientists here in the US who now have changed their mind about time travel and agree that it is possible, stating that there's really nothing in this universe that would prevent time travel, either backwards or forwards. But then you always have your skeptics who say that time travel is not possible. But in any case, the ones who say it is and the ones who say that it is not possible, they have not traveled through time, so they don't really know. Everything's just a theory. But the top brains believe that time travel is possible and that someone is on the verge of developing their means of time travel. But in the meantime, I do believe DARPA has already done this. Because DARPA, at their own admission, claims to be at least 50 years ahead of all technology out there. So it only makes sense to me that they have this technology, which I believe they developed this technology in the late 60s and perfected it in the early 70s. Again, according to several people who claim to have worked for DARPA, have indeed time traveled, and it is possible. But, like I said, a lot of them just theorize what can and cannot be done because they were told by the powers to be at DARPA not to change anything and just go back and see what's going on in time and report back. Same way with the future. But in any case, there are a few scientists who claimed to have gone back in time and have changed time to see what would happen in the future, and then have gone back and changed it back to the way it used to be, which is what our history books tell us today. But forgetting all of that, I really hope that DARPA makes my biggest dream come true. And everyone who knows me thinks I'm the biggest dreamer they've ever known. And I agree that I am. But after all, if you think about it, this world was created by a dream. Just think, if people hadn't dreamed about cars and trains and trucks and all this electronic equipment, we wouldn't have it today. So why wouldn't time travel be possible? And why hasn't it been created? Well, I believe it has. So I'm asking DARPA to please have enough consideration, enough heart, enough empathy for me to contact me and help me by allowing me to use their time travel device to go back about 8 months and help my son. Now, DARPA, you probably know if it's possible to change time already. And maybe it is and maybe it isn't. But like I said, a lot of scientists say it can be done, and a lot of scientists say that it can't be done. But those are all theories. So I would like to prove a theory. Not to be released to the public, because I would respect DARPA's top secret and confidential report, not to tell anyone of this. So I'm just asking and hoping that DARPA makes my biggest dream come true by allowing me to use this technology and go back and help my son, because he should never have passed on. Not yet, anyway. I mean, it's our belief that none of our children should pass before their parents. And it's something that I believed all my life, and I still believe. So DARPA, I'm asking you for your help. Because I believe that if you haven't already done so, if you have a loved one pass from some unknown reason, you would want to go back in time and help them and hopefully prevent this from happening. And you may, like I said, may have already done it, I don't know. But I hope you have enough heart and consideration for the next person to break your silence so I can use this technology to go back and help my son, who's been missed very, very much. Like I said, we wake up every day heartbroken because my son's no longer with us. And thinking of a future without him in it is just almost too hard to bear. So that's why I'm attempting to reach you, DARPA, and hope you have enough consideration and willingness to help me out. Like I said, I will forever hold your secret if you could just help me out. I would never tell a soul, and nobody, according to all the theories, would ever know any difference, because if I go back and I can help my son, this video would never have been placed, according to the theorists. So we don't have anything to lose, right? Only you and I would know the difference. And I'm sure you wouldn't tell anybody. And you know for sure that I would not. So please help me. So that's all I can think of right now. But I plead to you, DARPA, please forget about all this silence and just help me this one time. You can contact me through Facebook or YouTube or whatever means possible. But let's do it, the sooner the better. So please, DARPA, my name is Bill, and I'll be waiting for your contact. It would mean so much to all of us to have my son back here. And I'm sure you can understand that. And for all you non-believers out there, well, I don't know what to tell you. I just believe that if you could go back in time to help your loved one, you would do so too, regardless of how crazy it seems. So don't judge me until you've been in my position and feel the same way. But if you want to judge me, go ahead. Like I said before, I don't care. I never cared about anybody's thoughts about me or, again, what they thought of me and my family, whatever. It never bothered me a bit. People have their own opinions. But I do believe DARPA has this technology. If they would only share it with me, it would make me so happy and make your family so happy. And DARPA, it's the only right thing to do. Like I said, if you have this technology, of which I believe you do, it only makes sense for you to help me. According to my eyes, anyway. So please, contact me the sooner, the better. Like I stated before, I promised that I would never divulge this secret to anyone and would forever be in your debt if you could just help me out. So please, have enough heart to help me in my search to help my son. Again, DARPA, I beg you to please help me. And I'll be waiting for your help. Like I said, today is March the 23rd. March 23rd. And I really need your help. So the sooner the better. Thank you, DARPA. Thank you, NSA. Thank you, CIA. And all you people out there who see this video, please pass it along to your friends and ask them to pass it along to their friends in hopes that somewhere along the line, the right people see this video, and mainly DARPA or the NSA or CIA, and contact the right people at DARPA and ask them to help me. Thank you and good night.